Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your September 2017 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Aries Sun, Aries Moon, and Aries Rising signs. So Aries, this is just a general tarot forecast that is focusing on the month of September 2017. I do recommend that you watch your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising signs for the most insight. If you are, though, looking for additional guidance over on Facebook and Instagram, I do actually draw and upload a daily Oracle guidance card every single day. So if that's something that interests you, definitely check me out over there. I will have the links below. And over on Vimeo, I will have the September 2017 Love Tarot Forecast posted, and if you're interested in receiving a private reading from me, please check me out at northeasttarot.com. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we actually have the Queen of Pentacles, and this is the overall energy for you guys for the month of September. So that's wonderful. With the Queen of Pentacles, very grounded, very practical, down to earth, realistic. She's a well-rounded woman. So for those of you that, you know, are focusing on your career at the moment, you know, that's what this energy is representing for you. You know, she's a businesswoman. She can be an entrepreneur. You know, she knows how to make money. So for some of you, you're very, very focused on your finances, maybe your financial stability. For other Aries, you know, she is, she can be the caretaker, the mother. She's the one that looks after the family, the home. So family matters could be very significant. You could be redecorating, something like that. For some of you, a home could be very significant. But right at the center, this is energy that you're experiencing, Aries. Right at the start of the month, we have the Seven of Pentacles crossed by the Ten of Pentacles. So definitely a home could be very significant for some of you with the Ten of Pentacles here. The Ten of Pentacles represents real estate, assets, inheritance, financial abundance, generally speaking. For some of you, could be business owners, and honestly, with the Seven of Pentacles, you're working very, very hard and maybe trying to get your business off the ground, or you could be expanding your business. I see you working very hard, but with the Seven of Pentacles, it requires a little bit of patience here. So you're planting those seeds for tomorrow. You're planting those seeds for the future. So working very hard, but it is going to pay off here, definitely. For other Aries, again, something could be going on with the family, something could be going on with the home, and so, you know, this could be you taking care of that matter, definitely working very hard when it comes to that, but also still having to be patient. Also with the Seven of Pentacles, it can represent even kind of refiguring things, going back to the drawing board, rethinking things, re-strategizing for me, figuring out, you know, if you want to do something different when it comes to a family matter, when it comes to maybe you moving house, a situation involving a home. For some of you, at your foundation, we have the Ten of Rods. So we have a couple of tens here. So tens represent a cycle that is completing. So some of you are definitely completing a cycle within your life. And with the Ten of Rods at your foundation, it might have been a difficult one. Now, it might be on the financial front just because we have these pentacles here, but not necessarily. But with the Ten of Rods, you might have been overworked here, overworked, maybe underpaid, but the ten of Rods, you know, you had a lot of pressure, you could have felt stressed out, a lot of different responsibilities, but you didn't drop that load. So this was you dealing with it, this was you handling it. So having a lot going on, having a lot on your plate, Aries. And in the more recent past, so maybe in the month of August, we actually have the Emperor, which does represent your sign, Aries. So the Emperor is an empowering energy. So even though some of you previously were stressed out, carrying this heavy load, in the more recent past, you could have maybe in some way taken back your power in some way, because the Emperor is an empowered energy. This is, you know, he's the boss. He's the one who's in control. So some of you, I definitely see you coming through more grounded here in the month of September, but you know, I like this because for me, the Emperor is very, very stable. He's very grounded, but he also represents obviously that fire energy as well. So, you know, I see him as, you know, a well-rounded man. You know, he's got a lot going for him, and he's also very, very wise. So some of you could have made some wise decisions. You know, this could have been some energy that definitely helped you out in some way because you were, you know, burdened by something previously, Aries. Now, crowning you, oh, and also I just want to mention this could be a character as well. This could be an older gentleman that is significant. Now, crowning you, I have the Page of Cups. And so this is what you're thinking about. So the Page of Cups can be communication that's very significant, maybe news that you're waiting on, that you're anticipating. If this is a character, with the Page of Cups, it can represent that flirty communication, that lighthearted communication. And there even could be some Aries that I'm reading for. If this is on the relationship front, there could be an age difference here. Not a huge age difference, but there could be an age difference here. And there could be some flirty communication going back and forth for some of you. This can also be a child. We do have the Ten of Pentacles here, which very much can represent family matters for me. The Emperor can be a father. He could be a married man. He can be a father. So this could be your child. This could be a child that's very, very significant. You have a lot of cards here talking about family. In the near future, we actually have the Four of Rods. So this is my happy home card. Another card that talks about family matters, family gatherings. So for some Aries, you could be getting together with your family. You could be having them over. You could be celebrating something around the second week here. So this is really nice. The Four of Rods also speaks about security, stability. So some of you are feeling really secure, really stable at this time. It also speaks of longevity. So if you are moving house or whatever it is that you've been working towards, here around the second week, you might feel like things are going in your favor, things are working out, and you feel just, you know, more stable here at this time. And also whatever this is, it could be around for a very long time here. So if you've started a business, or you know, you're moving house here, you know, you might be in this place for a very, very long time here with the Four of Rods. And then in the position of your power, I actually have the Strength card. So we see you coming through very, very strong. We see that in the recent past, and then we also see it here in the month of September. Very strong here with the Strength card. You have that inner strength when it comes to handling anything. So I see you coming through very strong, very courageous. Maybe some of you need to find that confidence. Some of you need to go within and find that courage or that confidence when it comes to a particular matter. But I see you coming through very, very strong. So if this is requiring you to be patient when it comes to something, you know, that's something you'll do. With Strength, it's all about control. So being patient when you need to be patient, but also taking control when the time comes. And that time is going to come. In the position of how those around you are viewing you, we do have the Empress, which is a beautiful woman. So for some of you, you're being viewed as a beautiful, beautiful, attractive woman, which is interesting because we have that Queen of Pentacles as the overall energy. For you Aries women, I mean, both of these women are actually very similar. They're well-rounded women. Beautiful women. They both represent abundance. So you have a lot to be grateful for. Some of you, For other Aries, you're giving birth to something new, and it's something that is going to be incredibly rewarding for you, but I think that patience is required when it comes to this, and staying grounded is really required when it comes to this. But, you know, in the long run, this is something that is going to be very rewarding for you. So you are giving birth to something new. This is also very, very creative, very fertile energy, so just take caution with that. Maybe some of you have even been waiting on starting a family or expanding your family, and you've had to be patient with that because we have a couple here. So we have the Emperor, and now I have the Empress. So we do have a couple here. So this is definitely a family affair, family matters that are taking place here in the month of September. So I'm reading for, you know, many of you that, you know, there's things going on the family front, on the relationship front. Some of you, yes, on the business front as well. Now, in the hopes and fears, we have the Star. So hoping for maybe a wish to come true. The Star is a wish card. It also represents keeping the faith and remaining positive, staying hopeful. So you're maybe hoping that you know, stay hopeful, that you're positive, hoping for a wish to come true. This also can be some healing. Maybe some of you are hoping to heal. And then the energy that you're actually leaving the month of September with is we have the Knight of Swords. So this could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, a younger individual or someone who's coming off as the Knight of Swords here. That's significant at this time. But this also could be your energy, Aries, where you're charging forward. This is a very hasty energy. So just take caution with this. I'm going to clarify. With the Knight of Swords, you know, he can sometimes be someone who's in a hurry, someone who's a little impatient, and we know here around the second, third week, and even at the start of the month here. So, you know, for some of you, for a good portion of this month, you've had to kind of stay calm and be patient. And so this could be, for some Aries, you feeling a little impatient at this time, and you're ready to move forward. You're ready to charge forward. But let's clarify. Clarifying this Knight of Swords for Aries. This is energy that you're leaving the month of September with. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. All right, Ten of Pentacles again, Death, Justice. Okay, wow. We have some powerful major arcanas here. And you have the Ten of Pentacles twice. So for some of you, it's definitely a family matter. Definitely could be a property matter. Could be something ongoing, legal. An ongoing legal matter, maybe dealing with like an inheritance or assets, something like that with the Ten of Pentacles and Justice. But there's going to be an ending with death. Death is a very powerful major arcana. Energy wise though, again, I don't see this happening overnight. I don't see this happening really quickly. It could happen when you least expect it, especially if you're an Aries that has been patient, and waiting for quite a while. Yes, the energy could shift very quickly here with this Knight of Swords, and it could happen very quickly. You could hear that legal decision. There's an ending around this family matter, this property matter, definitely for some of you. But I do think that this has been ongoing for some of you, and there is a resolution. There's absolutely going to be a resolution. Justice will be served, so things are going to be made fair, made right, especially if you were an Aries that maybe something was done to you unfairly. With Justice here, things are definitely going to balance out. Justice does represent the sign of Libra. Death represents the sign of Scorpio, so it might have something to do with one of those signs. But let's pull you some additional guidance cards, Aries. Overall, you know, honestly, you have some great energies to work with. And it is just a general reading, and I'm just the messenger. So for those of you that are having to be a little patient, I apologize. I'm just the messenger. But here, you know, seeing death and injustice, you know that that resolution is definitely coming to you. And some of you are maybe moving house, because with death, you might be moving house. With justice and the Ten of Pentacles, signing a contract. And maybe you're just in a hurry to do that. Maybe you found a house and you're just going for it, because maybe you've been trying to purchase a house for a while, but every time you find a home, maybe there's competition and you miss out. So I mean, this could be you rushing forward, not in a negative sense, not impatiently, but just like acting quick, signing a contract, you know, making a big move here with death. It's something major. All right, I'm going to choose from these cards. And then I'm also pulling you an additional romance angel card. So focusing on love life, matters of the heart for Aries for the month of September. Okay, all right, this is interesting. Okay, so the additional guidance card that I have for you, Aries, is perception. So needing to maybe change your perception of something, needing to be positive, needing to stay positive. You know, what's interesting is you see this, you know, she's holding a mask. And then, you know, one mask here is happy, laughing, and the other one on the other side is actually crying. But then she's holding like one of those, I forgot what they're called, but she's holding a mask here in her hand, which can represent you kind of hiding how you truly feel, like acting happy on the surface, like everything's wonderful, and then inside, you know, just not happy. But what this card is representing is if you actually take a step back and you look at things from a different perspective, a different point of view, actually, you know, things aren't that bad. You have a lot to be grateful for. And I think that some of you, this is needed here. Now, maybe it's needed right at the start of the month. For some of you, just needing to remain positive, needing to trust your angels, your guides here. And also, yeah, needing to see something from a different perspective. And sometimes, you know, the only way for us to do that is going off, spending some time alone. Here with this energy, with the Queen of Pentacles, she represents that very earthy energy. So what can help some of you is getting outdoors, connecting with the earth, and that can help you get grounded, which can help you, you know, go within and maybe help you see things from a different perspective. The additional romance angel card that I have for you is you deserve love, you are lovable. So to have these two together, I think that that's very interesting, because some of you maybe on the romantic front, you feel as though you're not worthy or you're not good enough, but you know, that perception needs to change, because you are worthy, you do deserve love. And normally this card comes up when you are literally just about ready to find love. So this arrow is going to hit you. So if you're single and you're looking, don't give up. You need to stay positive. This is also my Sagittarius card. So there could be a Sagittarius that's maybe coming in, or that's significant. Yeah, so you do deserve love. And I think that some of you need to see that here, okay, Aries? So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. I do wish you all a wonderful month. Take care.